Welcome back to Mid Morning. Have you had to dig into your savings account this year?
There's a new study that finds that almost half of Americans do not think that they will ever be financially secure. 2/3 of Americans, according to this survey, are behind on their goals, and nearly half think they will never reach their goals when it comes to saving. Can you ever save enough, though? That's always the old question. Can you ever save enough?
Can you save enough to be able to retire someday? Like, that's, I think, the thing about all of this is, like, so many people say, I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to retire. And the hard part about that is retirement often isn't your own choice.
No.
It can be made for you.
Yeah, a lot of times it can be made for you.
Right?
It comes quickly. You just think you're good one day, and then all of a sudden, just like that.
Right.
The one thing that really stuck out to me in the study is the last line. Savings accounts have shifted from future planning to emergency backup funds. So it's been a total shift, because if you think of inflation, the cost of things going up, people, wages staying stagnant at this point, a lot of people are just trying to make ends meet. So they're having to dip into their savings account. Or I've met people who have dipped into their 401k. We've done stories about this.
Right.
Who have dipped into their 401k, taken that tax penalty because they need that cash now, again, just to make those ends meet.
Right, and life can change so abruptly
Yeah.
for folks.
Exactly.
One minute you have a job you think is secure, the next you're out the door.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been doing that planning or putting it off and saying, I'll just do it later, like, it can really get you.
Yeah. Or it can really get you when the cost of everything has gone up, and as JJ mentioned, and your income hasn't gone up. So even just sort of everyday expenses. I'm not even talking about the, $1,000 car repair that comes in. I'm talking about sort of like your regular groceries.
Yeah, the toilet paper that's gone up. We've talked about the eggs, the cost of eggs that have gone up. So when you add up all those things, so 1 in 5 has said they made more than 5 withdrawals just this year in 2025, which blew my mind. 48% said it was mostly unexpected expenses, but then, just like you said, 36% said it was the everyday necessities that you need just to make it through the week.
Yeah, and you think about all the people that don't, you're talking about people that are able to dip into their savings. There's many, many people that don't have those savings that they're even able to dip into.
I found this interesting too. Americans on average try to save, see if you all agree with this too, $496 a month.
Wow.
That seems steep, right?
Seems like a lot.
Only 3 in 10 say they could save $200 or less a month. So that's more like reality. People just can't save. They don't have it. You're spending more on gas or whatever you have. So I get it.
And that makes it really hard to eventually be able to retire on your own terms. So.
I guess Gen Z, apparently they have more growth potential. They're building their savings accounts right now.
Well, great.
Yeah,
I mean,
smart.
but that they're younger, right?
Gen X.
This is when you should be doing it.
Yeah, Gen X, not.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing well.
We want you to join the conversation, so leave a comment below. We want to hear what you think.
Thanks for watching Mid Morning this Thursday. Have you ever thought a positive attitude could save you money?
What? Where have I been? There's a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology that found that people who are optimistic about their future save more money compared to those people who are not.
I totally would have thought the opposite.
You would have thought the opposite?
Yes, and here's why. Because I think that if you are a more optimistic person, you think, oh, you know what, everything's just going to be okay in the future. It's just going to work out. I don't really need to save all that much more because somehow it's all going to be fine.
All in the stars, it'll work out in the cosmos.
Absolutely would have assumed.
Yeah, optimistic people save more money, nearly 17% on average, compared to people who are not optimistic. Well, optimistic people had a stronger relationship especially with people who had lower incomes. So there's actually inverse. So they actually found the bottom 10% associated with significantly higher savings account. Think about this. If you do not have money, it can be harder for you to save. Think about the basic necessities. Like if you don't have a car, it can be harder for you to do those things. So in turn, they actually found that if you have fewer resources and more obstacles, it can be harder for you to save. But it had a more pronounced impact on your saving behavior because the things that cost money actually meant more to you and you had more value of those things. So you were tend to be more optimistic in your thinking.
Huh. Okay.
I mean, I guess if you're pessimistic and you're just going out there to, whatever.
Whatever.
I'll just spend this and whatever happens. This is very interesting. I consider myself optimistic. I don't know if I've seen this in my financial habits. I'm kind of hoping if I was just optimistic, I would just all of a sudden earn more, not necessarily save more.
Yeah.
I found it interesting, like compared to the higher earners, the top 10% of earners, optimism made little difference in their saving behavior.
Right, and if you have optimism, you maybe are sort of better equipped to handle some of the challenges that come with really having scarce resources.
Options.
Right? So you just figure out ways to get around it, and you sort of not always down in the dumps. So you think, okay, well, you know what? This is just a moment of time. I'm going to get through this, and I'm going to be able to save for later on.
I think optimism in general is just a very powerful thing that you can just hone and use. I think it's just a good idea to be optimistic in general.
Yeah. But it can be hard too.
It is tough. It is tough.
Like reality sets in, and that's hard, right?
Yeah. I'm always jealous of people that are just naturally optimistic.
Right. But the other thing too is we know in this country, and across the world really, but a lot in this country, not enough people are saving enough money.
Yeah.
And so this could be another tool to encourage people to try to save more money. Just the idea of optimism and understanding that and encouraging that to get people to save more.
The psychology of optimism. What are your thoughts? Drop us a comment below. We want to hear from you. If you called someone frugal, would that bring up negative connotations?
Definitely not. I would say that is a compliment.
Well, then many people agree with you now. There's a new Talker research survey. 61% say that being frugal is less tacky today than it was 10 years ago. So now people say frugal means, you know what? I'm just being careful with my money. I'm just being cheap.
Should we check in with our senior frugal correspondent?
Hello.
Katie
My
Steiner.
name's Katie Steiner.
Like this topic, so our producer Aaron, he picks topics for us, and like when we all saw this topic, we said, "Oh my gosh, he identified this just for Katie Steiner today."
Excited about this. Okay, I just think it's so much more common these days, right? Like thrifting is popular and cool, and like people do it much more than they used to. Also, like, have you guys ever seen the buy nothing, sell nothing groups on Facebook?
Yeah.
Those are amazing. If you don't know
them.
about them and you're a cheap person like me, or frugal, I guess we're calling it, go on Facebook and find your local buy nothing, sell nothing page. And I have gotten, and it's basically just people trying to get rid of stuff. And like, it's amazing. I have saved so much money. And all you have to do is drive around your neighborhood. It's like your small little neighborhood, and pick up stuff that people don't want. But I love, garage sailing and thrifting and
You talked about this before. Your Super Bowl's coming up. What's your Super Bowl?
No, my Super Bowl is, I worked this weekend last year, so that's why they all know about it. It's the Woodbury garage sale. So they have this like citywide garage sale, and you can go bounce from house to house. And then also I am a big JBF consigner, because again, I have young children. So like they're on the same weekend, and it's like, okay, we're going. You know,
do y'all see the joy that is in her face right now?
It.
Like the excitement, the sheer passion you have about
and
this.
you know what's insane about all this is Heather and a couple people from Buy Nothing, Sell Nothing have provided clothing for my children for literally their lives. So like, I don't even need to buy anything. I'm just still so excited about going garage selling.
The people in the weather department are never surprised when they see grocery bags of clothing back, like hidden behind, because Katie's not here all the time, and so I will bring in the bags and I'll leave them there. And Chris and Mike and Adam and Lisa, they all know this is waiting. This is waiting for Katie.
And my daughter is like, Mommy, and she's so sweet. She's like, Mommy, can you please tell Miss Heather that I really like this sweatshirt?
Oh, that is so sweet.
We went through a Frozen era, so there's a lot of Frozen
And Hannah's
stuff.
there.
Yeah.
She's in the Frozen era right now, and she's like just loving all the Elsa clothes and the slippers and the Ariel robe. Oh my gosh.
What's changed? Is it a generational change? Like, is it a mindset change where, like, where it's now acceptable to thrift? Is it just because things are more expensive now?
I think it's
Is that what it is? Is it all of the above, or what?
I mean, I was definitely like this from like high school, so I don't know if I'm a great representation of a person to be talking about the change, because I've always kind of been like this. But I mean, everything is so unbelievably accessible, or expensive, but also it's so accessible to get stuff secondhand now. Facebook Marketplace is so easy.
Social media exploding.
Can I just tell you, I complimented someone's shirt. The person sitting next to me, I said, I love your shirt.
Yep.
And she's, there you go, secondhand.
Yep. I Poshmark, Marketplace, you named a couple things I've got to add to my list. I'm like, when is this Woodbury Community Garage Sale?
I'll send you the details.
Please do.
Yeah.
Because I was like, look like you spend a lot of money, but don't actually spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is like us as Minnesotans, and I don't know why we are like this, but we are. We're like, somebody compliments you on your shirt, right? And you're like, oh yeah, Poshmark. Like, you love to say, like, oh, I got it at a thrift store. Like, I got such a good deal on this. Like, it was supposed to be $70. I only spent $5. I don't know. There's something about that that's like so joyful for me that I just like.
I feel like I've arrived.
Seriously, we could spend another 10 minutes on this, and we can't right now.
I knew that this was going to happen. I told Aaron, I was like, you got to be ready, because I could go for days about this topic.
And this was like reined in.
Yeah, this was reined in, yeah.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed WCCO's Talk of the Table.
Be sure to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.